Hello all, welcome to another episode of In-Car Series, episode 9. Just finished my shift, absolutely exhausted. It's Saturday night, Halloween weekend. Gosh, it was busy. There's a lot of people dressed up and that. What I found quite funny, quite ironic actually, there was loads of these kids, well, most was kids now, what, young teenagers, early 20s now, dressed up with the policeman uniform and that, you know, and one of the journeys was going along Clifton Road past the Ambassador at the top of I won't mention it, but it wasn't that the Ambassador pub. I won't say where it was, but it was just ironic that the actual real police were questioning somebody that was dressed in a police costume outside one of the pubs. It wasn't the Ambassador, it was further along. It wasn't that one. I just happened to mention that in my statement, just in case whoever it is. No, it's just to protect their privacy, but I just found it ironic that they were dressed in a uniform, the policeman's uniform, the cap, and there's loads of people dressed with this policeman's police officer's uniform, because it was quite ironic anyway. I just thought it was quite, I mean, they could have been getting questioned as for a witness, or it could have been anything, they could have whatever, but it's just the real police were, two of them were in this other one, the police costume, just standing there being questioned. Anyway, I'm just knackered. It's 5 to midnight. Halloween's not actually till Monday, but this is the last Saturday in October. The clocks go back an hour as well, so I've got an extra hour, which is handy. For Halloween, well, we're working right through, so I think last year I'd done something for Halloween. This weekend I suppose it could maybe for Halloween. I could show you that the lights on the oil rigs, they're quite well lit up at night. Or I could probably go to the old disused petrol station. I could video that for you just for a Halloween sort of night kind of thing. So I'll do that. I've got the old Shell garage on the West Market Gate. It's shut down now. So at least kind of spooky, I suppose. So probably throw that in on the video for you for a wee Halloween kind of thing. I'm absolutely exhausted. I would have done something a bit more, maybe ventured off one of the cemeteries or something like that when it's dark, but just to be honest with you, I'm too tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. It's just this is kind of like en route to my house anyway, so I just thought of that there. Showing the old disused petrol station. Oh, there's a mouse running across the road there. I'll tell you one thing though, that was a coincidence because that mouse ran across the road when I was getting off back on the road with someone else when I didn't take my car. It's the same time as well, that mouse ran across. But another major coincidence is that on one of my earlier videos, what was it now? The bus that was scrapped, the Volvo B7TL with the Claxton President bodywork, V76 MOA. I done a video, I put it on my channel maybe about 3 or 4 before this one. It's not titled, it's not part of the In-Car series, it was just, I think I titled it The Scrapping of Bus 4076, that's what I titled it. So I got a comment from one of the viewers about that bus, and the actual coincidence of this is just incredible, because I read that comment. It was basically, the comment says it was basically referring to a documentary that bus starred in, and that bus starred in this documentary called A Stone's Throw Away. It was to basically deter kids from throwing stones at buses, and it showed dramatic. It was all an act, like I was reenacting. but the driver kid throwing a stone at the bus and it caused the driver to swerve and hit this pram. It's called a stone's throw away, and it's to show the consequences of what could happen when kids thoughtlessly throw stuff at buses. And that bus starred in it. They used that bus for the acting, for the star of this sort of documentary kind of thing. And one of the viewers, because the video that I put up, I never mentioned that about a stone's throw away. I actually kind of forgot about it until I saw the comment. And the bizarre coincidence was when I just had a few minutes at the terminus that was up at Whitfield Crescent, it was on the 33s. And as it happens, when I discovered that, I was actually reading it where that bus went to do that reenactment of the staged actment. It was on the actment was done on Whitfield Lawn in Whitfield. That was a Whitfield Lawn, Lothian Crescent. And so ironically, that bus, when I went through my YouTube channels just to read the comments, I happened to be on Lothian Crescent when I read it. I was just, the chances of that, I just happened to have a few minutes at the terminus and I just happened to look through some of the comments on my YouTube channel, and I came across this one about that bus doing that documentary, the stones. Well, I wasn't named the stone's throw. I replied saying it was a stone's throw away. Just actually here, I'm going to park somebody with that costume on there. So the chances of that was just incredible as far as I'm concerned. I just happened to read that comment where that bus, on the same road that bus done that reenactment. I mean, the chances of that are just phenomenal. I mean, 1 in a million. And just basically finding a place to park. It's free at this time of night, but for fuck's sake, it's always like I say, every time we do a U-turn, everybody in the world just wants to come here, eh? It's just bloody taking the sods there. And there's the real police there, look. But the costume, I was just found that quite funny actually when I saw that earlier on. They're wearing these costumes. I saw it just a minute ago there, eh? I mean, they're out and about tonight again. I'll probably show you a wee bit of the nightlife. Because they're out and about, and they're out all over. I try to get to this, the garage is right there, but I try to get parked. I don't really want to go in there, but everybody seems to think this is a taxi. It isn't it? It's a blooming normal car. So, for fuck's sake. We're all over the road. Jesus Christ. I can only show you just how busy it is. And following the police. Fucking hell, man. That's some queuing up to get into the nightclub, and I've got this camera on highlighting me speaking to myself, and bloody crowds of people there. I'll walk past that way. Check this costume. I can't even touch this phone because the police are right there. I'm going to where the heck can I park? So I can't really go in there because that recognises your number plate. Well, everybody seems to be doing it. I'll walk by this way on the way to the garage. Actually, if this is free no loading Monday to Saturday, so it'd be alright to sit here for a few minutes. 8 AM to 6 PM, that's okay. See in Dundee, right, everybody just parks where they want. Parking bus stops, and parking loading bays, they park where they want, nobody seems to give a damn. They block the roads and all, and they just aye, so I know right in park legitimate here, so I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Just get out, I'll have a walk past some of these crowds. It's a nightclub. And they've got some costumes and that. I'm not going to highlight anybody, no way. I'm not doing that, like, but you'll see just in the passing. But the ones with the police uniforms, and seen that one earlier, getting questioned by the police, the real police. Right, so I'm going to make my way to that disused garage. It's been closed down. That'll be the, you know, the Halloween sort of ghosty sort of thing. And then I'll get up the road after that. So I'll get myself out, I'll turn this camera around and I'll show you en route to the garage, passing some of these amazing costumes. Right, let's go for it. This is garage. This door's been broken into already. This used to be the car wash. This is the West Market Gate. What was the old garage. I used this jet wash many times. Many times. So this used to be a road that used to go through the back. Not a road, but like a kind of through right around the back of the building. But it's completely grown over, as you could see. It's totally only shut down, I think, a few months ago. 6 months maybe. This seems to be used as an unofficial car park at the moment. I'll show you some of the pumps if I could. So I'm trying not to show any of the... so you can see, well, there's the price, that's what it was, 184. It was last use. So it was maybe not even 6 months ago, it was maybe just a few months ago, it's when it was. But the Saturday night is absolutely jumping. Halloween costumes and all sorts. I just found it hilarious. So when the real police actually questioned someone that was in the dressed up as a, you know, the sort of funny police costume thing, like the real police were questioning this person. This is just the outskirts of that garage. As I say, it's just right on the West Market Gate. So that's that. So this is Gonna have to get up the road now. I just thought I'd maybe show you that garage. Just the sort of, I was actually surprised that door was open. Well, actually not really surprised, but I was lucky in a way, so I was able to get a peek in for you. Show you what was in it. There wasn't very much. It wasn't a big building anyway. There wasn't much to see, to be honest. But it would have been a good adventure. I was not half tempted to go in, but better not, I suppose. Right, let's get up the road. So that road I came along when there was loads of people. I was going across the front of that, where, you know, where the queues were. They were all queued up to get into the nightclub, and I went along that route. Just a bit I didn't have the camera facing forward. But when you're driving about the town, you know, at this time of night where there's loads of drunks, you've got to watch for drunks and that, because there's loads of them. You just walk out onto the road. You've got to be really in your guard, like when you're driving about the town, because as I say, they just stumble up in front of you, like, you know. A lot of condensation in the air. The missed his car when I set off there for the garage. I looks like good a bit. Like I say, Halloween was never hyped up as much as this. For me anyway, I don't remember it being like that. Wasn't like that until the last couple of years. Before that, it was just, you know, they made something of it on the day, a wee bit in the evening, but there wasn't as much hype as there is now. Certainly within the last 2 years, I would say. Yeah. So that pretty bizarre. Yeah, there was something else I was going to mention too. I was thinking about it earlier when I was on the shift. Oh, I can't remember what the heck it was. Can't remember what it was. But I saw loads of these people getting on with the shirts, you know, with the fake blood and everything. Yeah. Halloween. I watched the film actually, the Halloween Ends. That's out of the cinemas now. Michael Myers is in it as well. That was actually alright. It wasn't too bad. Film to watch. The first Halloween came out, I think, in 1979. But all of the horror ones, well, that's good. I like the Halloween ones, but Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, these are my favourite ones. And then Halloween, because Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers are kind of similar in a way. Their characters are quite similar, and I kind of like that. I like the character. But the other one, that Freddy, that doesn't really do it for me. I'm not overly keen on that. So when they had this Jason versus, well, it was actually Freddy versus Jason. It was Freddy started it. Jason finished it. That's when they did that. Was Friday the 13th, part 10. I think it was a part 11. Part 10 was when he went to space. It was just getting crazy though, because parts 1 to 8 were at Crystal Lake. Well, actually, tell you, parts 1 to 7 were at Crystal Lake. Part 8 started off in Crystal Lake, then he ended up in Manhattan. And that's kind of where it would have ended. But then they brought this other one in, this part 9, Jason Goes to Hell. It was just silly, that one. I didn't like that one as much. And then they brought another one, Jason X, set in the future where Jason ends up in space. And then later on in the movie, he turns into some sort of upgraded one. I didn't like it as much. Kane Hodder played Jason from part 7 to part 10. Played 7, 8, 9 and 10. It was Kane Hodder. And then Ken Krisner played in part 11, where versus Jason. I just wonder what's going on there. I was just curious about that building. I'm just being nosy. I was just past that building a lot, and I just wanted to know what was going on. Yeah, Ken Krisner actually played in part 8 as well. He played a very small part in the Friday the 13th part 8. He was the guy in the bar, and Jason picks him up and throws him against the glass. But he was a big guy against the sort of not bouncer. He was behind the bar, but he stepped in, you know, to try and throw Jason when he's out, but Jason picked him up, threw him against the bar. That was Ken Krisner. That was his first, to my knowledge, that was the first time he played in the Friday the 13th. But in part 11 of Jason, or Freddy versus Jason, where Ken Krisner plays Jason, Jason beat Freddy as far as I'm concerned. Because at the end he was carrying his head. So, right, I'm going to actually pull in here and just round this video off because it's going to get too long, and I want to get up the road. I don't want to get too long. So, I didn't mean this out. Oh, not that far from the house. Right, so that was just a short video. Just thought of it when I was doing my shift. Kind of finished my shift, getting tired. I thought I'd try and do something for Halloween. Seeing and working on Halloween, but I'm working all weekend, working tomorrow. It's day 3 of 7. So anyway, thanks for watching. Just see what else I put up. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye for now. Bye.